Selma's business license process goes online. The McRae Gaines summer program teaches freedom. And the state opens a new business grant program. That and more in this week's edition of the Selma Sun Spotlight, Selma-Dallas County's only local newscast. I'm Cindy Fisher, publisher of the Selma Sun.
And I'm Todd, Prater, staff writer for the Selma Sun.
Here are this week's top stories.
If you have a business or want to open a business in Selma, you can now go and get your business license and pay your sales taxes online. Selma tax collector Aaron Roper says the city has contracted with Avenue, a Virginia-based software and consulting company that's helped more than 3,000 city and county governments improve their tax collections. Roper says the process is really simple. The first thing you do is go to the City of Selma website at selma-al.gov.
We have three options for you. We have the manual option where you can walk in City Hall.
Right, there you go.
You have the hybrid option where you can download the form and mail it in, or you can download the form and email it to us, and then we will call you for a payment over the phone. Or you can click our new button where you can actually do your entire business license totally online. It will allow you to pay and maneuver through the entire process 100% online.
So I recently got to read to 30 adorable pre-K children at McRae Gaines Learning Center's summer program.
I bet that was fun.
Yeah, and it's a part of this Federal Children's Defense Fund Freedom School. And this is the first time they've been here in Selma. And they operate out of the former Cedar Park Elementary School in Selma. Here is a look at the program.
Well, the Freedom School was founded by the Children's Defense Fund. It's a replication of the Freedom School that was in Mississippi. The idea was to get children to read, but also to have books that reflected them. And so they did a lot of research on authors that talked about girls with African American hair, and boys, and Native Americans and Latinos, and all the different diversity that makes up our country. And all those books are represented, and these children don't read yet. Some of them do, but not at the level of some of the books. But the servant leader interns, who are college students who give 6 weeks of their time, they are paid, but it is work. It is exhausting keeping up with 4 and 5-year-olds. And the whole idea is to build an educated, literate group of young people who love to read and see their potential to make change in themselves, their family, their community.
Oh! There's 2. How many more kids we got?
Applications are now open for Innovate Alabama's supplemental grant program. This program can provide up to $250,000 for eligible businesses. Governor Kay Ivey says the program will help stimulate the state economy and that it's the latest way that our state is creating an attractive business environment for pioneering ideas that will change our world. She says with Innovate Alabama's supplemental funding, these small businesses can take their ideas from concept to commercialization. Applications close August 1st at 5 p.m. The announcements of the awards will be August 22nd.
There was a lot of fishing going on at Roland Cooper State Park Saturday the 23rd.
I had a blast down there. It was a lot of fun being at all these different fishing tournaments down at Roland Cooper.
Well, okay, so tell us more about it.
I was there live. We have this report. We're live at Roland Cooper State Park. You can see the T-Pier behind us. What a great facility down here. Today is the second annual of the biannual Catfish Jugging Tournament that Big Daddy has hosted. Big Daddy makes a big announcement about hosting tournaments, but we had a lot of good fishing today, and we're going to tell you about that right now. It was 4 o'clock in the morning when 36 catfish jugging teams launched for the Catfish Jugging 2 tournament Saturday, July 7th from the T-Pier at Roland Cooper State Park. Weigh-in was at the T-Pier at noon. The tournament is the brainchild of James Big Daddy Lawler, outdoor advocate and the host of Getting Outdoors with BDL podcast. The first one was in January. 2014's fished that jugging tournament, and it was so popular, Big Daddy did it again with the Catfish 2 tournament. The winning team was 2 young ladies and their fathers. They won $900 for first place and $680 for big fish.
The winners were Team Dirty Hooker. That is Scott Ackerman and Travis Powell. And Scott's Travis's daughter and Scott's stepdaughter.
Big Daddy, who were the top 3 this time?
We had Team Ripple Lip with 37.4. Team S&H, which was Mandy Stokes, John Stokes, and T-Bo Stokes. They, the Stokes Alligator, they know something about this role. They had 52.2, and Team Dirty Hookers had 53.2. So it was pretty close between the Dirty Hookers and Team Stokes.
Big Daddy says that the tee pier at Roland Cooper State Park really makes a difference, and it's a great location for fishing tournaments.
When they put this tee pier in and cut the ribbon, the governor came and cut the ribbon, her and Commissioner Blankenship, back in June of 2021. It took our tournament facilities on Lake Miller's Ferry to another level. It really did. And now you see Demopolis doing it, and I am in conversation with Selma every day. It is a group of leadership up there that wants to get that one done.
He says tournaments like this bring income to the area. Of the 36 teams, Big Daddy said that 30 were from out of town. But as for him running another tournament,
I'm retiring from organized any kind. I've did crappie tournaments, bass tournaments, catfish tournaments, frog gigging tournaments, and it's just too much work. I've just outgrown it, and it's time for some of these young people to step up and do something like it's not, and I'll be glad to help, consult, do anything, be here to MC, but I'm not the organization to put a successful event like this on. It takes a lot of work, a lot of time.
You can hear the Getting Outdoors podcast at gettingoutdoorsradio.com and on the Getting Outdoors with BDL Facebook page.
Thank you for joining us for this week's edition of the Selma Sun Spotlight. Read these stories and more at selmasun.com and follow and subscribe to us at our YouTube channel and on Facebook and Instagram.
See you next week.
We'll see you next week.